Hello, this is Dave Hamill, and I'm the Director of the Project Management Office of Health Level 7, and this short webinar will be how to update Project Insight. The prerequisite to this webinar would be the video, How to Use the PBS Metrics Excel Report. That video can be found on the HL7 Tools and Resources pages under Resources. Go to Tools and Resources, and then under Project Management and Tracking Tools, there's where we list all our short videos. So how to use the PBS Metrics Excel report is a great prerequisite to this video. In order to update Project Insight, you'll need to access the following applications: GForge, Project Insight, and then also I'm going to touch base on the HL7 Searchable Project Database. All of these applications are available on the home screen. So the first thing you'll want to do is what triggers an update to Project Insight is typically the PBS Metrics report, which is Projects, Ballots, and Standards, indicates that your work group has some projects that are behind schedule. We're going to use emergency care as the example today. If you notice here, emergency care has an open and 3-year plan item that's greater than 120 days and some Project Insight items that are on hold greater than 100 days. Well, which ones are those? They would be listed in the summary report, where in this column here you can filter. It typically comes up with all the work groups. You filter it just to the ones you want, so we're going to use emergency care. And you'll notice here those 3 items that are behind 120 days. What exactly is the information here? We'll just look at the first one here. It's a project called Emergency Care DAM version 2. It's project ID 573, and it looks like its next milestone date is 2015 of May, and right now we're in January of 2017, so that's well beyond 120 days. So now that we know it's project 573, we will, and as I said, you can find that PBS Metrics Excel spreadsheet, that report, in GForge under TSC, under Releases, and then here it is right up here, the PBS Metrics, the latest one. So we want to log in as emergency care into Project Insight. And an easy way to get to the Project Insight login screen is from your home screen on hl7.org. You come down to HL7 Project Database, and that will open up the HL7 Searchable Project Database, and then you can click right here to get to your login screen to Project Insight. So once we log in as emergency care into Project Insight, you see here there are their projects. Here's 573. We see it is on hold. Now, remember that spreadsheet said it was the next milestone date of 2015 May. What we can do is you go over here to the right. That will allow you to edit the project. You click on the Custom Field tab. You page down, and you'll see some date fields here. So this is where it says the next milestone date is 2015 May. It's a year-long project. But this field here is the actual, it always matches generally, the general time frame of this drop down here. So this field here actually gets calculated for that Excel spreadsheet report, what we call the PBS metrics here. So these little marks here are based on a calculation on that date there. So let's say the work group said, you know what, we're still going to work on this project, but it's not going to be worked on until September of 2017. So we're going to change that. It's still going to be a year-long project. And then we just pick the middle date, the 15th of September, as the middle date. And the reason that there's reasons behind that, just to keep your next milestone dates kind of easy for the co-chairs and the project facilitators to manage a project. Those 3 dates are updated. you add something in your miscellaneous notes here about work group agreed to that efforts will begin in September 2017. Next mile. Target date's changed or something. Something like that. You go ahead and save it. Now, once you've saved it, you'll think, oh, now I can go out to the searchable project database, can look up my project here, and it should show that the dates are updated. But it doesn't. Here they are. It still says 2015 May. That's because I, as the director of the PMO, need to run a manual process to take all the information from Project Insight and upload it into this searchable project database widget that we have. So it does take, I do it every couple of weeks. So anyway, that is how you update Project Insight quickly from your PBS Metrics review. Thanks for watching.